Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Bomberman Heroes. In the last episode, we talked about the good old days and things used to be like in gaming before things changed, and now you can make a living from it. It's crazy. We're on the Area 2 now of Planet 1, and I misspoke earlier. You actually get a boss at the end of each planet, so that's a good news. With the exception of the last planet, which every level is a boss. Don't you love it when games do that? Whenever, like, the last thing you have to do is a gauntlet of every boss you had to fight. Anyway, welcome back to Bomberman Hero, ladies. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I'm stupid. Actually, no, I got slidey feet. I'm not stupid. I got slidey problems. I got a momentum problem. You know what I mean? So. But anyway, man, this game, I swear I hit the A button right there. Maybe just didn't hit it hard enough. That's what, yeah, tell me about it. Just didn't hit it hard enough. Oh, I got it. I got you. I got you. Oh, I'm not as stupid as I look. Don't let the long hair fool you. I went to college, baby. I just about ate it right there. Yes. If you haven't... Oh, come on! If you haven't noticed, the frame rate is a bit of an issue. But I think what's more of an issue is just me being out of practice, so. I do like playing these old games, though. It's, I enjoyed doing Rebel Strike again, and dude, it's like I hit the A button right there. It just did not work. Hey, go blow your bubbles somewhere else, fatty. Dude, I haven't been to Shoney's in forever. I would love to go there and get some crab cakes. When is their seafood night? It's like Thursday night, Friday night, or something. Like after 4, they've got like a seafood buffet. Oh my god. After I finish my diet, man, I swear I'm going there and I'm gonna kill myself with saturated fats and empty carbohydrates. I'm so excited. I've never been more excited for seafood in my life. And dude, my mom, she makes the best coconut shrimp curry. Oh, I gotta hit her up for some more of that. She usually makes it about once a month. This diet, man, I hate it because we're at the home stretch, you know. Last couple of pounds left to lose, and it's gonna take everything I got. It was so easy to just change the state of mind and get the willpower, and I'm like 90% done, you know, 90% finished with this, and I can't. The last little bit is just gonna take it out of me. It's like I missed the sunflower seeds. I missed this coconut shrimp curry. I usually don't go out to eat, so I haven't thought about Shoney's in a while, but dude, I want it now. I just want it. It just feels so cold, you know? I thought I saw something amongst the seaweeds. We did Star Fox 64, right? That was another one. It's like GoldenEye, this game, you could have swore you could have blown this up, I guess not. GoldenEye, this game, Banjo-Kazooie, Ocarina of Time. I need to buy Ocarina of Time. Next month, like when I save up my money a little bit, I'm gonna probably go to Dayton and get there's this place called, what's the name of that place? Media Vault in Dayton, Tennessee. One of the coolest places for retro games, man. I kid you not. They have basically everything. They have Guitar Hero controllers. They've got N64 controllers, N64 games. They've got stuff on the Game Boy, got stuff on the GameCube. They got that remaster. I was gonna buy it, but it didn't have everything that came with it. They ported, I guess would be the way to put it. Ocarina of Time. Oh, you whore! Ported Ocarina of Time back in the day to the GameCube, and it came with, I think, Majora's Mask. It was like the dual pack, right? And they have that there, and I wanted it, but unfortunately they didn't have Majora's Mask in it. Or no, they had Majora's Mask, they didn't have Ocarina of Time, or I would have bought in it like that on a disc version. But at some point I will. Please hit that crab. Thank you. So, but that's the thing. I was talking when my brother came over that one time a few weeks ago. I was talking to him about it, and I said, you know, it's we never owned Ocarina of Time. We rented it, yes, but we never owned it. And that's like the whole thing. It's like I'm not really concerned necessarily with getting every Nintendo 64 game I ever played. I mean, some of them, yeah, that I really enjoyed, like that have important memories attached to them. But Ocarina of Time, even though like it's great in its own right, everybody knows about Ocarina of Time. Everybody loves it. People think it's the best Zelda, and it is pretty dang good. It is pretty dang good. It's not my favorite, and we never owned it back in the day. So it's kind of like, would I ever get around to playing it for any reason? Probably not. Like maybe a Let's Play, like I did, what was that game? Twilight Princess. I mean, that was nice. I enjoyed that LP quite a bit. It was long, but, you know, I enjoyed it. These dudes that fall from the ceiling, they're the worst part about this level. Once you can best them, it ain't too bad. Look at this big boy right here. Look at this big old crabby boy. He needs some milk. Just stay on him, man. Just stay all over him. Just unlock him. There you go. I think it goes to 8,000. Please don't go to 8,000. Okay, cool. So yeah, but I still have like WrestleMania 2000. Still have No Mercy from back in the day, you know. But I've been serious since he asked me about Ocarina of Time. Like I remember the. That's pretty cool. I got 5 health bars now instead of 4. That could be very useful. But I wonder if that's permanent or not. Probably not. Excuse me. So yeah, it's I'm probably gonna acquire a copy of Ocarina of Time at some point, just for the sake of it's kind of like a completion sake type deal. But I'm definitely gonna have to save up my money for it. I don't make as much as I used to, just working the weekends, obviously, which is fine. I'd rather not have as much money and be happier myself. To be honest with you. How am I gonna get up there? It is just out of reach. Still just out of reach. Ah! See, the fortunate thing is, I wasn't getting paid very much as it is. And the few extra hours that I did get working during the week, I'm not losing that much. That's what's so weird about it. I was talking to Christian the other day about it, and he wants me to come work with him at some point, which, you know, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind working with him, but problem is it's got to be enough money to warrant the drive, you know. Which nowadays, post-COVID, and that's what I was talking to a friend of mine at work about. I was like, post-COVID, the standards at where we work are just not there. Like still not there, even like before COVID, after COVID, didn't matter. Just not there. Jeez. I don't think 550 is it, but let's just say it is. Ah! Damn.
I did it!
Damn, we gotta go back in there anyway to get the, I didn't mean to hit that. I didn't mean to hit that. I didn't mean to hit that. I think I know what I'm missing too. We gotta come back here to do that exit, the other exit anyway. He's so slippery, man. He's so slippery. You have no idea. Those things used to scare me so much as a kid. The skulls, their bombs, to freak me out, man. Nice. Struggle's real, man. Oh, nice. Intercepted. But anyway, yeah, I was talking to him about it one time, and I said, you know, man, if I was on welfare, I would be making more money than I am. Back when I was working more hours too. Like that's what I'm saying. That's the sad part. Ah, yes, I think I found what I missed. Kind of, a little bit. Well, progress of finding. Think about doing a Let's Play of Mario Kart. That's another one from back then. I'm not sure which year that came out, but that was definitely another one, man. Back then. It was, oh god! Ah, you whore. Alright. So somewhere here, there is some more thingy-mabobbers to collect. And I'm pretty certain that they're over here. Which I cannot make that jump, but I can probably make this jump. Oh yes, hello gentlemen. Dang it, man. I keep forgetting to turn on the dang old magnifying glass so I can see what I'm doing here. When you get my age, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta start watching your hips. I think we've seen the intro for this one. I was recording, what was it? I just did it today, Star Wars. I mentioned that my hips are starting to feel better, and it's true. They really are. See, I don't know how long it takes, like, pulled muscles to heal, but I imagine. See, I'm not diagnosing myself. Like, this is what the doctor told me, but they didn't exactly educate me on like how long it could take to heal, or how long this, that, the other, yada yada yada. But essentially, what I'm thinking is like, a pulled muscle takes a good amount of time to heal, probably. But the problem is, I pulled a muscle that I have to use every day. You think about how many times you bend over, lean down, pick something up. So the only thing I can think of is, like, because I've been resting, you know, since I went to weekends and things like that. One of the other things I can think of is, it's just now, and it's been about 3 or 4 months, it's just now getting to that point where it doesn't hurt. Oh, no, you get up there. You gotta take out that. Try again later. Because it's not a muscle that gets to relax so often, or ever for that matter, it makes sense that it would that it would take this long to like try to you little bitch. This thing's got me zeroed. Man, I can't. Say, excuse me, I'm trying to hit that. Oh, I wanted what was in there. Oh, you get that. You get that. I was about to say. Oh, that's right. We can just. Oh, I can't run into things, but I can just like spam bombs. I forgot I had that thing. Sorry. Oh, stop running into the things, man. You probably lose your lives or your extra lives if. We got it under control. Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah, blew it out of the water.
I did it!
But anyway, so just, you know, going to weekends and not having to lift so much probably helped me indefinitely. But more so, just kind of laying around and not doing a whole lot. Trying not to bend over and trying to, like, actually rest your body. Not necessarily being lazy. It's one thing to be like, I'm not going to work anymore. And it's another thing that, you know, everything you do physically hurts you. Bending over, moving, picking up, like your job, what you're supposed to do hurts you. And deciding to not work as much, that's a completely different thing. Especially if you can afford it, it makes sense. But most people, though, can't afford it. Which, you know, is really sad. I knew a guy personally who's an amazing guy, but he hurt himself on the job, and when you break a rib or crack a rib, that's unfortunately there's nothing you can do for it. And obviously, but he had to work, but it made work absolutely unbelievably difficult on him, as you can imagine it would. And oh yeah, these white ones, you're good to jump in those, you just can't jump in the red ones. So it's a bit of a travesty, you know. Some people just, you know, terrible situations like that. My hands are sweating like crazy. So if you've got like a fortunate situation where you can take off work, and you know, an employer that, you know, really doesn't mind you doing that, I mean, that's a good reason, right? Being in unbelievable pain. God, depth perception, I hate it. So I'm very thankful of the position, but like for the people who, son of a bitch, who can't afford it, I really hate it for them. Because I mean, if I'd have kept working and doing it, it would just have been a matter of time. If I didn't give myself a chance to heal, or that muscle to become unpulled, or whatever, you know. I missed the A button. I literally, like, I tapped it and it just didn't do it. This is a great little jump right here. Fantastic little jump. Make sure you hit the A button, you stupid idiot. Alrighty. Oh, I gotta get this boy. Gotta get this boy right here. Alright, depth perception. Anything else? We good? Nice. So yeah, definitely, if I can afford it, and I don't mind missing the money, and it's gonna help my back, and when I'm healed, I'm gonna feel a lot better. Yeah, it's not much of a choice in my opinion, to tell you the truth. And I'm sorry that all that happened at a really bad time for the company I work for. But at the same time, it's not my fault. They don't take care of their problems as they become problems. This guy's like a Geodude knockoff clone. So yeah, take care of yourself is the point, ladies and gentlemen. At whatever cost. Don't let anyone tell you what you need or don't need to do. Do what's right for you in your own heart. Do what's right for your body, your own mind. You know? Be willing to judge you for it for any reason or for anything anyway. It doesn't matter. So, yeah, I wish I could be that guy that's like, no, man, I want to play more video games. Yeah, I just happen to have a YouTube channel where that's convenient. But that is another thing you got to think about. Somebody, oh, I missed. I didn't expect him to be there. Oh, you whore! Jesus, can't get out of here. That is stupid. You're able to break this, I think. There you go. Yeah, it almost cost me my life. That yellow heart I picked up down there, it completely refilled my my health, and I'm already back down to 1. Isn't science wonderful? We should have a big old Geodude here. Should. Big old boy. Thank you. Nice. Glad they give you the extra ones, just in case you can't hit that dagger shot, you know, because it's kind of hard to hit those. And this is a reoccurring boss here. He's a bit of a dick, and he gets harder as the game goes on, but he's a interesting character to say the least, and we'll figure out more who he is down the road. Nitros. No one shall pass me. You shall not pass. Boy, we got some more action on Discord. Let's do it. Oh, come on. That was literally right in his face. This is the kind of stuff, kind of boss battle that, you have to aim just like ever so slightly in front of him. There you go. Like, make him run into your bombs. Oh, did you see that? Oh, that's right. That's what I thought. Give it up, boyo. Whenever he does that, jeez, I thought that'd be it. There you go. That actually might be a 5 on him. Never really done that before. I have a really hard time with these bosses, especially that dumbass lion. Oh my god, I hate that lion. Yeah, wow. That's awesome. Who are you? Tried fiddling with the de-interlacing thing, ladies and gentlemen, and the best thing I could come up with is the blend. It adds a little bit of ghosting, but it's probably the most accurate when it comes to moving. Like, there's the other ones, not the ones that are ×2, it's one called a Yatif, I think, and then I got them right here, I don't know why I'm... let's see here. Like de-interlacing. Yeah, you got, well, excuse me, it's hard to do this with you got disable, discard, which, retro, blend, and blend 2, linear 2, Yatif, and Yatif 2. Yatif was really good, but the problem is some of them make them a little bit too sharp, and there's a little bit too jagged of an edge. that was the ultimate deciding factor on the blending deinterlace was just it added a little bit of ghosting, but it softened the edges. It made the overall picture look better, and the blend too like turns it way up and out of proportion. So just blend 1 is the best one that I could come up with. But now the real question is, why do I have the deinterlacing on my webcam? That should not be an issue. Oh, it's not. Okay, good. Cool beans. Not that it matters. I'm way too far away for Clown Valley. Sounds like where I live. That creepy little bastard. An interesting time ahead of us, ladies and gentlemen. Fortunately, you don't take any fall damage in this, but you can, like, fall to your death if it's a bottomless pit, obviously. But the goal here is to never die, so... Okay, can I make that jump? No, of course not. Man. I need to do... Speaking of games we were talking about in the last episode, I really want to do another... No Mercy Royal Rumble, man. I had so much fun, and I want to do another Smash Brothers tournament. God, I had so much fun commentating that stuff, dude. Just watching the computers duke it out. That was, I mean, when I say I have a good idea, I don't necessarily mean I have $1 million idea or a million view idea. When I say I have a good idea, I mean I do something that entertains me, that something that I personally would like to watch and like to see, and that. Watching the computers duke it out on like the hardest difficulty, I don't think you change the difficulty if it's all computers, but just watching the computers duke it out on Smash Bros. And watching a Royal Rumble is a really cool thing in my mind. Like that's something I really enjoyed doing. And I would absolutely 100% do it again if somebody else wanted me to do it. Clown Valley. Right, you got that 360 no scope going for Bomberman. Like, you jump this way, flip around, and that's the move, man. That's what wins this game. Oh, you can't get through there. Oh, you whore. Oh, you are scary. This is horrifying. And now you're dead. That's what you get for being a clown. Usually if you've got 50 points over like a round number, that usually means you've got enough. But sometimes it's exactly spot on. Sometimes. I'm trying to get through this area before we call it quits here, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta keep an eye out for those collectible seals, purple things. I don't know, S1, S2, S3, S4, I don't know if that's the planets, but there's 24 in the entire game, as far as I know. And, actually that has to be the planets, because, this is the third area, and there's, only 2 levels left, and there's 1 missing purple thing. So it's obviously not 1 per level. And you have to find, I think that's the cool thing about this, is you have to find it in order to get, a 5 rating. Hello, friend. Friend of me. So, that's what it is. So, yeah, I like how they make you find it, which is nice. So it's not really, like, particularly hidden. However, it is, they are difficult to get to sometimes. But surely, given our ability as a gamer and the history of this game and us, surely we can find a way. I hate those things too. They're annoying as hell. no. I wish, what's the point? Oh, okay. Up and down. I got you. Dude, there's not many YouTubers I watch. Honestly, like, I've been watching a lot of that, like, MGTOW kind of stuff and, like, those kind of, creators. And, like, I appreciate what they're trying to do, but there's so many times, ladies and gentlemen, where, like, reality for a YouTuber or, oh, my God, what a save. What a save. Reality for YouTubers that I hear, I mean, maybe it's just different in the big city or something, but I swear, dude, like, the reality that people live in, or that you hear about online, is 100, it's about 95 to 99% just not the way it is, like, with me, like, in my reality. Like, people talking about how women treat other guys, and yeah, people cheat on people at times, you know, and some people, they haven't gotten over what happened to them in high school, like, and I get that, you know. But I see some of the TikToks that people, like, use as examples of, like, everything that's wrong with the dating scene and everything. And I get that. Like, a lot of the women on TikTok are so annoying. And, like, that is the type of women that I just stay away from. They absolutely huge turn off, you know. But unfortunately, that's like 90% of women. Well, maybe not 90%, but a good majority. And, so, like, I understand, like, it's true for the type of women they're talking about. But most women I know, man, they're just trying to get by. Like, they're not out here playing games. They're not out here, like, cheating on their husbands and their boyfriends. Like, that's just not the reality of the situation. But the way that it's being painted is that they are. And, like, that's a problem. But at the same time, who am I to tell them what the reality is? I'm not. I don't. I can't and I won't. But I just, you know, I worry about this for the younger generation, obviously. But, yeah, they're pretty screwed anyway. Yeah, dude, I'll be lucky to die. Let alone do anything in my life. Excuse me. So yeah, I just, you know, I try to give people my advice too on things like that, and it's just not the case, man. It's just, I don't know how to, I don't really know how to put it. But I watch that stuff to get, like, insights on, like, what people are thinking and, like, the expectations of people, you know, to kind of better understand what's going on in the world. Kinda. Oh, what? He was dead and he's still, you whore. So I don't necessarily take it to heart, and some of the things they are talking about is true, like 100%. Oh, that's pretty nice. Oh, there should have been something up there. Excuse me. No! I did not mean to do that. It's like when I don't want to hit the A button, he hits it, and when I want to hit it, he just doesn't even... You can't take these guys out, by the way. You gotta, like, trigger them and run away. You gotta trigger them and run away. Yeah, I do. So on the one hand, I mean, it really depends on what your reality is. I guess that would be the best way I can put it. Depending on your reality and depending on your situation and your circumstance, what some of those YouTubers are talking about is true, but in my case, it's just not. It's just incorrect. That being said, what started this whole little bit of raid about what's wrong with the world and why not, there's very few YouTubers I watch. For the majority, I am definitely missing something. I am 100% missing something. The majority of YouTubers that I watch, oh no. Or maybe it's 34. I hope it's 34, but it's probably 35. I would say it's 35. Fudge Pops.
I did it!
I watch Uber Danger. I think he's probably one of the funniest guys, and I appreciate his how he doesn't take anything seriously hardly, and everything is like sarcastic. I really appreciate his content. I don't stay like up to date with it necessarily, because the majority of videos I watch when I'm not like wrapped up in that MGTOW garbage, because it just YouTube just feels your like recommended stuff, you know. When I'm not wrapped up in that, I honestly just watch his World of Warcraft videos. I think that is the best entertainment on YouTube. But besides him, I watched Nintendo Capri Sun. I've been watching him for a very long time. Pretty much started with him. I think he's probably the best YouTuber on the planet. It doesn't get much better than him. However, there is another YouTuber that I've talked about before on this channel, and I don't know, I just want to give props to these. I mean, these people inspire me. You know, they like Nintendo Capri Sun's the reason I make Let's Plays. He got me into this. You know, not personally, but seeing what he does and how he does it. I'm like, dude, that is so. I could so do that, and I know I would have a good time doing that. Like, I know I would have a good time. I think this is what I missed. Maybe. But, that being said, there's another YouTuber. Goes by Chocolate Milk. She... Oh! I just barely remembered it the last second. She spells her name... I think the first O in her name is a 0. But it's Chocolate Milk. It's all one word. And, she has the same elements of YouTubing that Nintendo Capri Sun does and that I do. And that's what really draws me to her. Like, all three of us, I mean, I don't want to put me in like the same category as them because they are definitely more successful at this than I am. We're all kind of chill for the most part. I mean, I know I was really excited and had a lot to say when I first started, like over the top, you know. But I never really did anything that was, or at least I don't think I did. That was like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but there's like a certain personality type on YouTube that is abundant and it is obnoxious and cringy, and I hate it. I hate everything about it. It's the guys that are like overhype about everything. That is the worst kind of personality, and there's way too many edits. Nobody just like talks anymore. It's always just like all these like fresh like trigger words. Is that the word? Trigger? You know what I'm talking about. It's just, and it's all the same. They're all cookie cutter and they all do the same thing. They all act the same way. They all have the same hairstyle. They all play the same games, and it's annoying as hell, and everybody does it. Now, if that's what it takes to be successful, I kind of understand everybody trying to follow the mold, but I hate it at the same time. But the two other people I mentioned, NCS and Chocolate Milk, I feel like we all share this thing in common that is like authenticity and being a human being online, talking to fans and people that care enough to leave comments. I'm not big enough to the point where I have to ignore comments. I usually respond to all of them, good and bad. And I just appreciate the camaraderie that YouTube offers in this thing that I do, that people watch for some reason. We all have that in common, which is, it's very wholesome. Is contrite the word? I think contrite might be the word there. It's very wholesome and honest. And that is what draws me to these other YouTubers. Everyone else can pretty much, and Uber Danger, like he's hilarious, and he's just, I appreciate his like satire on the whole thing. Just his approach to comedy is something I really appreciate. I don't know how he is as a person. He might be the worst person on the planet, but the content he makes, I watch quite a bit. Or I watch the World of Warcraft stuff over and over and over again. And I love his Diddy Kong Racing video. Me and my ex used to watch that all the time. Absolutely love that video. I want to say you just have to hit this guy. I don't know. You might have to hit him in the chest. Maybe there's like just a certain point he becomes available to hit. I don't know. might be his chest. I don't know. Anyway, you gotta keep the heat on him. Boss fight gets a little bit harder down the line. Oh, wasn't too bad though. Not too bad at all. Oh, geez, we're up to time. Oh, and I just missed it. Fudge pops. So yeah, I just there's not very many YouTubers I watch, but I appreciate what those calm individuals bring to the table as far as content goes. And I hope that comes across, man. I know I joke around, I tell a lot of stories sometimes, and when I'm not feeling bad and I get excited about something, I go off and, really exaggerate my personality. Like, that's not what I'm talking about you guys and girls know exactly what kind of personality I'm talking about, and I do my best not to be that. I'm cringy at times, yeah, sure, who cares? But I don't want to be like these douchebags and these self-entitled pricks that just are full of themselves and think they're God's gift and all that, and just it just makes me throw up, man. Bonus stage, hell yeah, let's do it. Oh, dude, give us another. I think every 200 you get every 200 you might get another life bar, which is phenomenal. But I think when you turn the game off, it resets it. So it is what it is, I suppose. Geez, already a planet too. Yeah, I guess there's only 4 planets. It's these 4 planets and then the boss planet at the very end. So thank you for watching. I hope we'll keep doing this. Catch you kids in the next episode. It was an absolute pleasure. Keep it real and peace.